All right. Now we are going to do the use text formulas challenge together. Now, before you do the challenge, you have to read all the explanation over here. Converting to and from text values, how you can use text here to convert percent, numbers, date, and then you can use the value to get a value from the text, right? And other text function, you can use begin, contains, substitute to replace a string or a text. And then there is text type in formulas. The use of it is pickval, is picklist value. Read this through, please, and then you can combine that with if or and statement. And this is the example, a really good example as well. And you can also use a case to display an image here. This is a text example of if, nested if. You see all these if statements. So basically just if, and then you close it all here at the end here. See? Pay attention to that. And then you can also make a hyperlink from a text, substitute characters, common errors with text formulas. Read through this as well. And then you do the challenge with me. You can do the challenge on your own first, but if you're stuck, let's do it together. All right? So on this challenge, we are going to work on the lead object. Okay? We are going to create a helper formula, and then we are going to make an image formula, which is going to be pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. So first, let's create the helper formula here. That is a helper formula, and it should be type number. Okay, the helper formula should evaluate the following 5 fields: email, phone, company, title, and industry, and return 0 if blank and 1 if not blank. And then it should add together the value. Okay, so we can know if it's a 0 or a 5. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. So let's go and dive in. Go back here, go to your setup, and I am going to work on the object lead. Okay, find lead, fields and relationships, make a new helper field, which is a formula, right? Formula there, returning number, and boom. Well, we don't want the name, we just want the name there, which is lead quality helper. Let's just copy this part. We're not going to copy the actual API name because that will be automatically generated. So if I cancel this out, delete that, and delete that, and just use that, see, it's going to be generated for us. And number, does it have a decimal? No, I think it's just a whole number, so I'm just going to make it 0 decimal 0. Next. So here we go. We want to add, right, 5 fields. 5 fields. If the field has a value, it's going to be 1, right? The formula, so 1 if not blank. If it has a value, it's going to be 1. If it's blank, it's going to be 0. All right, so let's do this. So the first one is email. Okay, so let's do this. Email, the field email, insert lead email field, email, right? Insert. So let's crank this up, guys, so you can actually see it. View, zoom in. There, I think that's better. I hope. Yeah. So if, right, if there is an email, it has a value, right? If there is an email, the value is 1. If there is not an email, the value is 0. You do that, okay? So if there is an email, the value is 1. If there is not a there is no value on the email, it's 0. So that's it, pretty simple. And then phone company, title, and industry, the same thing. You just add them up together. Plus, okay, if, what is the next one? Phone company, title, industry. Okay, let me remember that. Phone company, email, industry. If there is a phone, 1. If not, 0. Plus, I'm just going to copy this thing. It's a company field, company, plus again, email, phone company, what else? Title and industry. If there is a title, if there is a title, 1, if not 0, the last one, boom. If there is industry, here, okay, so if there is an email, 1, if not 0, plus if there is a phone, 1, if not 0, and plus company, title, industry. Okay, so now if I connect this down a bit, boom. All right, so now you can check the syntax here. Syntax: incorrect parameter type for a function if expected boolean, receive text. If there is a value, we need not is blank, okay, or not is null. There. So if is blank, right? Is it blank? Is the email blank? If it's blank, not is blank. If not is blank, if email is not blank, the exclamation point is not, right? If email is not blank, 1, otherwise 0. Okay, the same thing with the rest. So if I put here, if the phone is not blank, like that. If the company is not blank. If the title is not blank. And if the industry is not blank. Okay, let's check the syntax here. Oh, industry is a pick list. Okay, if it's not blank, you have to convert this. Okay, text industry. That would convert the pick list into just a text. There we have it. So when you build a formula, you might have a hiccup because you are building it from your head, and sometimes it's expecting something that's you didn't think about. So you can clean it up, like I'm cleaning it up in front of you. So that's how you build a formula. Okay, so let's explain this. Email, if email is not blank, got it? If email is not blank, 1. If it's blank, 0. If phone is not blank, 1. If it's blank, 0. The same thing plus, the same thing with company, with title, with industry. Okay, so if I save this guy, everybody can see it, and add to the page layout. There, save. Let's save this first. Okay, so now that's saved, I want to test it out. So I'm going to go back here and let's create a lead. If I go lead here, close this up, and I want to create a new one to test it out. For example, the phone is there. Okay, and then test, company is there, title is there, Mr. Email blah@blah.com. What else? There's 5. Industry, it's agriculture. Okay, so this should return 5, right? We got 5 out of 5. If I save this and you go to the details here, this is how you test it. Lead quality helper 5, as expected. So if I take out industry here to be none, it should be 4. 4, right? If I take the email out, it should be 3. 3. So that's working as expected. Okay, let's move on. The next one, we are actually going to create the lead quality image. Okay, so lead quality is the name, and the resulting API name is lead quality __C. So let's build that. New, it's a text formula returning text. Okay, there, and that's the lead quality. Okay, so now I'm going to hit next. So what is the criteria? So if it's 1, you display this. If it's 2, you display this, and so forth and so on. Well, that's pretty simple. We want to grab the image formula here. This is the image formula. Case, this, but I want to use an if probably. The image formula is like that. Let me grab, let me Google it. Salesforce image formula. So when you building formula, you will do a reference back to the Salesforce reference quite often, but not this one. Oh yeah, let's do this. Oh, this is a good example. So I'm going to copy this guy. All right, but then change it, of course, here. Actually, I'm just gonna copy this. Yeah, let's just copy this one. So this is the image formula. So if it's not the amount, right? If the helper, the quality, what is the name again? Lead quality helper here equals 1, right? If quality helper equals 1, I want to copy the star here. 100, right? 100 give. Image, and then this is 1 star. Okay, same thing with this. This is 2 star. Boom. 3, 4, 5. For 5, and then 200, 300, 400, 500. Else What do they want if it's else? Let's see. Else, if none, oh, it's 0, 0, 0, 0 stars. Okay, go back here. Stars, 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 stars. 2, 3, 4, 5. And change this dude into that. 0. You suck. 0 stars like that, yeah? 0 stars with a lowercase s. Let's be precise then. Let's a lowercase s like that. Okay, but we have 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Check the syntax. Boom! It's green. All right. So pay attention to here. I'm going to stop for 1 second so you can pause the video and cheat, or you can use your head and think and not cheat. So this is the formula. Okay, I'm going to hit next. There is no way you can copy and paste this, dude. There is no way I'm allowing you to copy and paste formula. You gotta type it. Learn and type. Next. Okay, visible. Next. Put it on there. Now let's see how it works. Now if go back to the text here, we should have that star somewhere here, right? Let's refresh. Back to details. Not yet, because it takes a few seconds once you add a new field. I'm gonna refresh it again. Lead quality. It's blank. Right? That's not right. So it's supposed to have some images. Let's take a look what's wrong here. Lead quality. So if lead quality equals 1, the image is that. Well, looks good. But how come it's not showing? Let's try it adding an email again. There. Oh, it takes a while for the images to pop up probably. Lead quality 4, right? Now if I add industry here, it should be 5. There. What happened if it's 3? How come it's not showing just now? If I just want to make sure all is good, if I take this 2 out, it should be 3. Oh, there we go. It just takes a few seconds to appear. So when you're doing your challenge, make sure this appear first, okay? And then you can actually check the challenge and you do your bada bing, bada boom there, like me. Bada bing, bada boom! I'll see you on the next one, which is level up with advanced formulas. Woohoo! Hit that subscribe button and explore new Trailhead grounds and learn to implement the most useful and popular apps on the Salesforce App Exchange. And do yourself a favor, like this video, and you'll be surprised on how much more you understand when watching this same video after liking it. Don't take my word. Watch this one more time after you like the video and see it for yourself. Bada bing, bada boom.